And now for something completely different. Hello, Tico here. Hope everyone's well and safe as normal. And welcome to the 4th episode of Tico Ventures, where we shall be exploring the former Worcestershire and Herefordshire Railway. Yeah, Worcester Hereford Railway. There we go. So, the following stations we're to visit are Malvern Link, Great Malvern, Colwall, Ledbury, and finally Hereford. Now this one I found in the comment section as a request for me to do in the first episode, episode 1. And considering it is local, we have trains going to Great Malvern Monday to Saturdays all the time, so why not? So without further delay, let's get on with it. To start the episode, we need to actually get to Malvern Link and escape Ashchurch. Our first train is formed of Glorious Sprinter 158959, which will take us as far as Worcester Foregate Street. After stopping off at Worcester to get food for today's journey, our second train arrives to take us to Malvern Link, formed of 802006. There were 5 disused stations between Worcester and Malvern. The first was Henwick, 1859, second Broughton Holt, 1924, third Rushrick Holt, also 1924, Bransford Road, with the line to Leominster as well, in 1864, and Newland Holt, opened in 1929. All 5 of these stations would close in 1965. We have found 17502, the beloved favourite of a certain fellow enthusiast from Staffordshire, Simon Trains. Well, I would say stalker, but it's still beloved. In this picture is the station of Malvern Link. It is managed by West Midlands Trains and it has 2 platforms. Additional services are provided by Great Western Railway. It is one of 2 stations serving Malvern, the other being Great Malvern. Facilities of Malvern Link include benches, bins, bike storage, car park, dark matrix boards, help points, self-serving ticket machines, a ticket office and waiting rooms. The station's head code is MVL. Nice little preservation. An old station sign. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but just above that house is the Malvern Hills Nature Reserve. an area of outstanding natural beauty. So we're now waiting for the 11:41, which will take us to our next station, Great Malvern. Also, the house behind me, I think, was the old station building, but now someone lives there. But it's really nicely done. Look at that. There you got the British Rail flag on. Amazing. Nicely done to whoever lives there. In this picture is the station of Great Malvern. It is managed by West Midlands Trains and it has 2 platforms. Additional services are provided by Great Western Railway. It was once the northern terminus for services using the Tewkesbury and Malvern Railway until 1951 during the reshaping of British Railways. Today it is the busier station serving Malvern. Facilities of Great Malvern include benches, bins, cafe, car park, dark matrix boards, help points, self-serving ticket machines, ticket office, toilets and waiting rooms. The station's head code is GMV. The station still looks absolutely gorgeous in its classic Great Western style. Ever since I last saw it in 2006, it still looks brilliant. Well done to all those who've preserved it. So from platform 2 you can clearly see the Malvern Hills. A much better view, unlike Malvern Link. Lovely sight. So we're now waiting for the 12:14, which will take us to our next station, Colwall. In this picture is the station of Colwall. It is managed by West Midlands Trains and it has just the 1 platform. Additional services are provided by Great Western Railway, originally having 2 platforms until the line was made single between Great Malvern and Hereford. Passengers can change at Colwall for the Malvern Hills, an area of outstanding natural beauty. Today, Colwall is the least used station in Herefordshire. Facilities of Colwall include benches, bins, bike storage, car park, dark matrix board, help points, self-serving ticket machines and a waiting shelter. The station's head code is CWL. Also from Colwall, as well as Great Malvern, you can also have a good picture of Malvern Hills. We're now waiting for the 12:50, which will take us to our next station, Ledbury. In this picture is the station of Ledbury. It is managed by West Midlands Trains and it has 2 platforms. Additional services are provided by Great Western Railway. It was once the northern terminus for services using the Ledbury and Gloucester Railway via Poultry until 1964, when the line was closed by British Rail. The station also had its own goods yard, engine shed and even a turntable with its own banking engine to help trains up through the tunnel towards Colwall, as it is a steep gradient. Today it is a passing point for services either towards Hereford or towards Colwall. Facilities at Ledbury include benches, bins, bike storage, bus stop, car parks, dark matrix board, help points, self-serving ticket machines, a TARDIS and awaiting shelters. The station's head code is LED. So we're now waiting for the 13:59, which will take us to our next station and last station of the day, Hereford. There were once 3 stations between Ledbury and Hereford. The first was Ashburton between 1861 and 1965, the second Stoke Edith, also between 1861 and 1965, and the third Withington, 1861 to 1961. Hereford, Hereford, Hereford. In this picture is the station of Hereford. It is managed by Transport for Wales and it has 4 platforms. Additional services are provided by Great Western Railway and West Midlands Trains. It was once the northern terminus of the now disused Hereford, Ross and Gloucester Railway, which ran from Hereford to Granger's Court via Ross-on-Wye. This lasted until 1965, when the line was closed by British Rail. Today, Hereford is the halfway point for the Welsh Marsh Line services between Newport and Shrewsbury. Facilities at Hereford include benches, bins, bike storage, bus stop, cafes, car park, dark matrix boards, help points, lifts, self-serving ticket machines, ticket office, toilets, vending machines and waiting rooms. The station's head code is HFD. So we're now waiting for the 1513, which will take us to Worcester Foregate Street. Where at Foregate Street we will have to change and wait for the 1657, which will take us back to Ashchurch for Tewkesbury. They're loading the trolley service! It's what do you say, trolley service? 175006 to Manchester. Coming up, lad. And there you have it, a full day of exploring the Malvern line. We have covered Malvern Link, Great Malvern, Colwall, Ledbury and Hereford, and even got the trolley service segment in for once.
Did someone say trolley service?
So I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching and stay safe, everybody.